to my channel. Today I am doing a fun video. This is in collaboration with a few other YouTube mums. The wonderful lady who has organized it is Fern from My Kiwi Family. And yeah, go check out her channel. I'm going to have the playlist linked in the description below, so go ahead and check it out and go and give some love to these ladies who are part of this collaboration. The video is going to be about dust collectors, things that we have in our home that we don't use. They just collect dust, but you don't get rid of them. And so this is actually quite timely because we moved house about 2 months ago, and I love moving not because of the stress and the work, but because it helps you to declutter and really see what you need and what you don't need, and you know, you can get rid of stuff that you don't need. So I've got a few things here that I don't use, but I'm not going to be getting rid of probably, and there are reasons for them. So I'm just going to go through them. I have 5 things to go through. Shouldn't take too long. So first up are, I've got them sitting next to me, DVDs. Like, these are just 2 examples I grabbed. I have a drawer full of DVDs. We never watch them, like ever. We just don't watch DVDs because we stream everything online. We just do. And so, yeah, we don't use DVDs, but I'm not going to get rid of them because they're perfectly good DVDs, and I just feel like that would be a waste. And there's something like nostalgic about being able to put a DVD on and watch something, which it'd be more nostalgic if it was a video, but you know, we don't even have a video player. So yeah, I have a drawer full of DVDs that we just don't use, but I can't see me getting rid of them anytime soon. Yeah, so that's the first one. The second one is shampoos, conditioners, soaps, hair shower caps. I have like a bag full of these in my bathroom. And every time I go and stay at a motel or a hotel, I collect them. You know how they're in the bathroom and they're there for you to use? Most of the time I don't wash my hair while I'm like staying there. It's only one night or whatever. I collect them because I'm like, well, if I ever travel, I can put them in my bag and I can use them. But I just don't use them. I don't know why. Like, it would be a really good idea. But I just don't. I end up packing the full-size ones because I totally forget that I've got these. So I do need to start using these. And I'm not going to chuck them out because they're really good, but I just don't. They sit in my bathroom. So, do any of you do that? Do you, like, am I, like, really cheap to take the stuff from the motel room? It's my stuff. I paid for it. I paid for the night. So, I do know some people who actually take the toilet rolls. That's bad. Like, the toilet paper. They take the spare toilet paper. I wouldn't do that, but I do know someone who does. To item number 3. This is a sweet item. This, if you were a 90s kid, I think this is in the 90s. Yeah, it must have been the 90s. This is called a Snowsuit. I remember the advert on TV very, very clearly. And we had just very recently moved to New Zealand from South Africa. I think it was the end of our first year. It was our first Christmas here. And I saw the advert on TV for these Snowsuits. They had, I remember, like, there was the rabbit and there was also a teddy bear. The teddy bear was actually the one that I wanted, but I got the rabbit. Which, now I'm glad I got the rabbit, but at the time I was like, I wanted the teddy bear. Spoiled brat. Anyway, I saw the advert on TV and I wanted one of these, and my mum gave me one. My mum and dad gave me one for Christmas. So this was my favorite childhood toy. Her legs are like all, look, one's longer than the other. The veins have like all fallen out, and yeah, I have soaked her so she is fairly clean looking, but she's a little bit worse for wear. This was my childhood toy. Obviously I don't use it anymore. I don't like take her to bed with me and cuddle her and everything like I used to when I was a kid. But I'm not going to get rid of her, which I think is kind of for obvious reasons. Like, I'm sentimental. It was my childhood toy. Why would I throw it out? And I'm not going to let my kids play with her either because they'll wreck her. Not that she's in perfect condition, but yeah. So, do you have a childhood toy that you hang on to? Let me know what it is in the comments. The next thing that I have in my house that collects dust that I don't use, that I'm not getting rid of, are throw cushions. This is one I did use up until recently, but I have probably about 4 throw cushions that I don't use, and they're just like in storage. And the reason that I don't use them is because like, I want to use them, and I'm always like, oh, I'll make covers for them, because I don't like the old covers, or they don't have a cover, and I'll be like, oh, I'll make a cover for them, and then they can go on the day bed, or the lounge suite, or a bed, or whatever, and I just never do it. And so they sit there, and just take up room in my linen cabinet. So, yeah, I'm kind of a cushion hoarder, because they're expensive, and I don't like buying things more than once if I don't have to. So yeah, I have a lot of throw cushions that just sit there and they're not doing anything, and one day I will get around to making covers for them. One day. Lucky last thing, number 5, is, well, this is part of it. This is the milk jug that is part of a tea set that I bought from Briscoe's probably about 3 years ago now. 3 or 4, can't remember. I have the teapot, and I have 4 teacups and saucers and the sugar bowl. So it's a complete tea set. And yeah, like I said, I bought these from Briscoe's. They actually still sell the set there. I saw it there the other day. And you can buy the items individually. And it doesn't get used. I've used it a few times, but it does not get used anymore. It sits up high in my storage cabinet in my kitchen, but I'm not going to get rid of it, because there is something so beautiful about having a tea set in your home. You know, like if I ever had anyone come and visit who drinks from a teacup, then I would be able to provide that service for them. You know, like, yeah. If my grandmother came to visit, and now she uses a mug too, so I don't even know who would use it, but I'm not getting rid of it because it's cultured and refined, and I like to be cultured and refined, and so you have to have a tea set. And it's something that I bought for my home when I was single and for my one-day home, you know, so I'm not going to be getting rid of it. I love it. It does not go with my home decor at all in my kitchen or living room or anything, but I just like it. So yeah, not going to get rid of it. It could just continue to collect dust in my cabinet, and I don't know what I'll do with it. Even my daughter can play with it when she's a bit older. We'll see. So that pretty much sums up the video. Those are 5 things that are collecting dust in my home that I just do not use, but I'm not going to be throwing out. What about you? Are you a hoarder, or are you pretty organized? I am very organized. I do not like keeping things just for the sake of keeping things. I don't keep junk. And if I have to keep things, I like to have it stored correctly. So that is what I've been working through in my home since we moved, is getting proper storage solutions for things, so I know where everything is and where it belongs and where it can be put back. Yeah, I'm not a hoarder. I get that from my mum. She throws things out all the time that she shouldn't throw out, and then she's like, oh stink, where did I put that? So I've got to be careful that I don't follow in her footsteps. My husband is a little bit of a hoarder, but he's not terrible. It's just, yeah. He lives in like an organized mess, whereas I'm like organized and clean and tidy, if I can be, as much as you can be with a toddler. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking now. Thank you for watching the video. Go check out the playlist. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to continue to see videos on my channel. And other than that, I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.